MRecktv. Peace world. This is M.Reck for MRecktv. I got those M.Reck t-shirts. I got those M.Reck hoodies. And I got those exclusive Rec Mob wears available now at the official store at teesprings/MRecktv. Shop today. Or you can call, better yet text me at 390-598-2974. Peace. Double deuces and bubble gooses. I'm gone.
Following like sheep. I think it went from David Banner's crazy to David Banner has a lot of points. You know, and my clothing line, it quadrupled. My speaking events were very high. I still get 75% of what I was getting to speak before, which was a lot. And in every way that I've presented myself, people have supported, like in ways that I've never seen before. And I'm just grateful, you know. I'm grateful.
I think you're right on that. It's weird because I hate to be like, well, I'm actually doing pretty good. You know, I hate to say that, even though we're in, you know, because so many people have died and there have been so many things happening to our people, and it's hard to celebrate. And then you see that, you be like, oh my God, you know what I'm saying?
Let me interrupt you for a second. When somebody told me, well, we have to be the balance of that. Life is not about good or evil. It's about the balance. If we don't tell the balance of code and what it looks like when you do run your own business, when you have been out there by yourself handling your own business, the reason why we were prepared was because we got off of the nipple of the labels a while ago. You know, we got out and started hustling and making stuff happen. And then when the bottom fell out, well, we wasn't in the house no way. So we
already knew that. We was already moving like this.
Your testimony is the balance to show people what that side looks like. The other thing is we were dying already anyway. So I think a lot of times we get into sensationalism because white people decide that they're ready to talk about it now. No, we've been watching this happen. You know, if you look at the effects of high blood pressure, you look at the effects of diabetes.
The most authentic Black men that I know, and you know, just very, 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 very centered and woke and well balanced. So it's like, you know, I'm street, but I throw on a suit. You know what I'm saying? I can go down to the boardroom. I can go down to the government. You see what I'm saying? So one of the questions is, what has been, or what do you think, from your point of view, is the biggest disconnect between Black women and Black men right now? Beyond COVID, beyond anything, just what is our disconnect? Why are we having such a tough time with each other?
Because we're trying to satisfy white folks and not satisfy each other.
Ooh.
We're trying to live in a world that was never made for us. We are trying to compete against a group of people who are. Look, watch this, y'all. Come here, Slyenna. Look who just showed up.
Who that is?
Give him a little bit.
Hi. How you doing?
It's me. Hey, look.
Hey, in the way.
What's going on out here down to this set? You got everybody down to the set.
Yeah, man. Hey, I just want y'all to know this man has helped me, and we've helped each other for like the last 10, 15 years secretly, man. Like he's been very integral in a lot of the stuff that I do, man, and it's coming full circle, man. I just want y'all to see who rolling up to this Savannah vision. So what I was saying is that we need to get back to each other. We didn't have these problems until we integrated. And we are starting to I even watched how our people were more about the truth. And even though Black people scream that they don't support Trump, how people have just started lying and doing stuff and saying stuff that is not true. And if you say it the loudest now in America, that's what we take as being true. And I just believe that we need to get back to ourselves. We need to get back to talking to each other and not talking about it on TV. Like even from a revolutionary standpoint, we want to tell our plans on TV and wonder why everybody know every move that we make.
Exactly.
You know, if one thing that I've always do, the reason why people don't know who I mess with and that ain't nobody's business but mine. That's the reason why a lot of people end up breaking and going crazy, is because they have given their life to the music industry. I'm not giving my loved ones to the music industry. I already gave y'all. I'm not giving you my mother. My mother gets mad because I don't put her on TV. No, because I end up killing somebody about my mom and whoever I'm in love with. So people have to learn to stop giving their lives, and then they wonder why their loved ones and their lives end up getting picked apart because everybody know everything about you. It ain't nobody's business what I do. I always tell women, even when I get married, I'm not married. A lot of people think I am, but when I do get married, it is still my responsibility to make every woman on this earth feel like that they're this close. That well.
Now, do you think that is a good statement?
Oh, it is.
To say you need to make all the women feel like they're this close. Do you see what I'm saying with this? All the women, all at the same time, or just at different
And let me tell you why. I know the way that women look at me. I hold myself a certain way. I never forget this. I was dating a young lady about 10 years ago. And she came back to me and told me that until she dated me, she didn't know what a woman was supposed to be treated like. And she said, like, she had been taken advantage of. Like, it'd be small stuff. Like, I don't let women touch doors or touch no garbage. I don't like that. Like, the way that I was raised in Mississippi, there were certain things that we just didn't allow a woman to do. But at the same token, if you were that type of man, then you didn't have to worry about touching nothing in the kitchen either, even though I cook better than most women do.
But that's true, because the roles now are just, you know.
But I think our culture, we trying to move forward when we don't even know what our base is.
That's good. That's true. How you gonna move from somewhere you don't even know where you're starting from?
Oh, girl.
This is true facts. Okay, so then let's talk about Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion.
I can't talk about that.
Why you can't talk about it?
Because that ain't my business.
It's definitely none of our business. Now, I'm not talking about the inner side. I'm talking about, do you think that men, because where I was gonna go with it is, do you think that men are, because I see a lot of women going off saying, oh, she's lying, and a lot of men going off saying, do you think that black men protect black women enough?
Well, I think that black men do more than we ever give them credit for. Statistically, the black man, and you can go check this.
No, this I guess you can.
The most involved in his children's lives, more than any other man that lives in America. But even we still play the stereotypical line that black men don't take care of their children. They do. That's a lie. So I think, again, we say the same things white people say without even checking it. You know, so the only thing that I can base my life off of, and I just told people this, when people work for me, if you got all your paperwork in, I pay you the day of. I keep my checkbook on me. Because I don't play about my money, so I don't play about other people's money. I don't know what the rest of the world does. I can only be held accountable for what I do as a man. And so what I do is make sure that I'm respectful. And the other thing is that we got to stop doing, if you don't know the whole story, shut your damn mouth. We be talking about stuff like we be there. You don't know what happened. Shut your mouth. Because what ends up happening is, if people don't notice, you look like a damn fool. And then the thing that I hate about our people, they'll say stuff. I'm standing out in front of a church, so I got to watch my mouth.
Okay, Jesus is there.
They say stuff and have no facts, and then they end up being dead wrong and are not man or woman enough to be as aggressive as you were when you thought you were right. Now that you're wrong, you don't apologize as hard. So
But
you
that's
find
hard.
a business and go get them a boyfriend or go get them a husband or go get them a wife and stop judging other people like you don't do wrong. I never forget, man, when all the stuff was happening with Chris Brown and Rihanna, people didn't even recognize at the time neither one of them were 21. We were talking about children. We were talking about kids. And then we act like we didn't do wrong when we were 21. People judge stars and other people as if they don't do nothing wrong. But stars are brave enough to allow you all in their life, and then that's what you do? Sit back and wait. Sit back and wait and watch.
Yes.
And then white people gonna tear us down whether we right or wrong. It seems like we go out of our way to be sloppy, dirty, and mischievous. I hate that, man. Just mind your damn business. And if you gonna do something, just go do it. I be hearing people all the time like, this person needs to get this. Well, why don't you go pick them up and do it? Stop talking, stop tweeting. If you feel that strongly about somebody, you go put them in the trunk and put some rats off in them and ride them around.
And then there's that. Okay, then, and done with, basically. That's real talk. I mean, we have now made it a business to report live from other people's business.
We done turned into self-snitches. That's all we do. We snitch on ourselves. They ain't got to put the feds on us. They ain't got to put chips in our arm. We tell everything that we do. Cut them damn cameras off, man.
Stop showing the tape. Yeah. This is also too, like, for me, I think too, black on black crime came from that dumb shit too. Like, it's no such thing to me as black on black crime. Like, white people kill white people, Asian people be killing white people, Asian people, Mexicans kill Mexicans. It's
statistically,
just,
there's a 2%
the narrative.
2% difference, and statistically, that doesn't exist in stats. White people kill white people at the same exact rate as black people do, but they don't.
But we would like to know, before you go, if you have any music that's coming out. This is Music Monday. Somebody said you was down to the production again. I know that me and you are about to start working on something. Talk to me really quickly before you go about your music.
I have a single on T.I.'s new album called How I Feel with Killer Mike and Eric Bellinger. Amazing. One of the most amazing songs I've ever heard in my life. Like, people, it sounds like a love song, but when y'all hear what them boys are rapping about, T.I. said if black men can't protect their women or children, they are not worthy of living. I agree with that 1,000%. Killer Mike said if somebody take your fiance, take his wife. That's the talk I've been waiting on here from my folks. You know, I'm working on the God Box 2. Right now, to be honest with you, we want so much music from our artists, but we don't really support it. Like,
speak on that.
When we stream, we think we support it just because you listen to somebody's music, but you're not going directly to the artist. You paying some white folks to play our music over and over again in the loop, and you pay them to go there and listen to our music and pay us fractions of penny. You know, I told somebody one time, like, on my last album, I spent 320,000 racks on my album. There's somebody else make more money get paid off my music before I do. So I told my fans, and I gotta be honest, they did it. I told them to come to my page and get it from me. I said, even if you stream, buy CD. You know what I'm saying? Because it was crazy. As soon as we got to the point where we started learning that we could get $9, I get $9 an album. When people buy it from me, I get $9. So what I'm saying is that if you really love this artist or you really love this person, you'll support them in the ways that you see fit. And like right now, to be honest with you, I make more money in 2 weeks in doing a Gatorade commercial than I do spending 9 months making the dopest album and put my life into an album, and somebody you listen to it for a week or so. You know,
that's facts.
And so it gets to the point.
Gotta have multiple revenue streams.
Right. Where music just becomes a quick way for people to get on and do other things that they want to do. And that's not what the culture is supposed to do. But if people truly want culture, they're going to have to support culture the same way that I tell people, we just scream, vote, vote, vote. We got to do more than vote. We got to create super PACs. We got to invest in people in our community that look like us, invest in them to run, and then hold them accountable for the whole race.
Hold them accountable. That's what the people got to do. I'm sick of that. Well, I don't like voting because every time you vote somebody in there, they don't do. Well, you have to vote, then you have to lobby. You can't just vote and then sit back and just want miracles to happen. You have to follow up.
Engage, because they count on the fact that we leave right. One thing that I'll say about when Trump being in office, this is the most engaged that I've ever seen my people after an election. In my lifetime and in my history. And it's sad that it takes something so evil.
Yes.
It almost takes something bad to happen to our people for us to do the stuff that we're supposed to do.
Yep.
But we've been engaged. I mean, even folks on the street be watching Trump and watching what Trump does. So a lot of times things happen and we think they're cursed, but they're actually a blessing to shake us and wake us up.
Absolutely. And that's exactly what he did. And before I let you go, I got it.
Take my shirt off for y'all, ladies.
Okay. Wait, we got to get this one question before you go. Let me get one fan. She says, Lovely Red 80, she says, David, would you ever consider helping singers out of Mississippi? Jackson.
I've already helped singers out of Jackson. I already helped rappers out of Jackson. When people say that kind of stuff, what they really want to say is, can you help me?
Ooh.
Say that. Don't act like you talking for people, because I already do that. You look at my last mixtape, it was 10 people from Mississippi on my last mixtape.
Wow.
Everybody that I know, for the most part, that I really know, I've helped. Whether it's a verse, whether it's a beat. So I do that. What people don't understand, I'm almost 50. People talk to me like I'm 20 years old. They don't talk to nobody else 50. Like, I don't really, I would understand if I did music more like that. I barely do any music because we don't pay for it. Mm-hmm. Like most of the people who want to do music, I asked them how much money had they invested in their own life. When I was trying to get on, I was homeless. I put all of my money in the music. I slept in my van. Like, people want Jesus to come out of the sky, or want one person. Like, the music industry don't work like that. When you ask a person who is a millionaire to do something, you asking them to stop everything that they're doing to invest in you. But what are you doing to make sure that that's a sound investment for them to do? Then you turn around and ask them, have you bought the God box? They don't even know what the God box is. What's the God box?
You better come. You better pick up. When I tell you, I'm so tired of messages on my. If I want to post something like this, if I just post me in a picture, I get under the box. Oh, well, where the music at? And I'm like, but I just released the album and a whole documentary about women to go with it this year. But you want to know where the music is? Is that Candy?
Yeah, that's Candy.
Hey, Candy girl.
Yeah, she just rolled up so humbly.
With a whole Bentley. Bentley. David is really down to this set.
No, but what I'll tell her is that what I would tell her is that when you do what you're supposed to do, people will come to you. Mm-hmm. Like people will come to you. Like, ain't really, to be honest with you, ain't no money in music. Mm-hmm. Music is just a commercial for the other things that you want to do in your life. You feel what I'm saying?
True. No, that's very true, and it has gotten more, and it's something, because as musicians, it's the thing that we love the most, but we have to cling to the least. Mm-hmm. And that's the hardest reality to have to, adjust to, because as a singer, I just want to sing. But at the end of the day, as a businesswoman, I have to get out here and eat.
Go ahead, I'm listening to that.
I said, as a singer, I want to just sing. But as a businesswoman, you got to do more than that. You got to get out here and you got to do the things to eat. And so a lot of times,
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. No, you go ahead, because you
No, I
know
was
what
gonna
the
say,
short
and
time.
I wanted to tell the young lady, and what I did was anybody that I wanted to help me, I found a way to help them first. If you can find a way to help a person make money or be successful, they will keep you around them. So what I did was, I know that rappers need beats, so I used to barter my beats, and so everybody was like, they better give him 2 beats for a feature, and his beats 5. That's how I got Lil Flip. You know what I'm saying? So
That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
so
You
the
got to
good
be worth something to get something.
yeah, you gotta give first. But people
Right.
don't look at it like that. People just want.
Yep.
You know, and even by doing that, it makes it look as if I don't. And I do.
Yeah. This is true. This is what I be trying to tell people all the time. People like yourself are probably getting people all day long. Hey, David, man, can you help me do this? Can you help me do that? That's probably going on all the time.
All day. And not
So
just
you have to,
in music. Not just
in
in music.
everything, all kind of stuff. Can
Yeah.
I be this? Can I be on that? Can I be on your podcast? Can I get that?
Or my son has been murdered. Can you please come to my town and help me? Yeah. And I'd be like, like y'all would be surprised how many crying mothers come up to me like, can you help? The police murdered my child. And it's like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people in all of the places that I go. Oh, I gotta go, y'all. Love y'all.
Okay. Well, we love you, David. We thank you, and we'll see you again.
All right.
Okay?
All right.
Good luck. Bye.
Thank you, love.
Bye.
Peace, world. This is M.Reck for MRecktv. I got those M.Reck t-shirts. I got those M.Reck hoodies. And I got those exclusive Rec Mob wears available now at the official store at teesprings.com/MRecktv. Shop today, or you can call, better yet text me at 390-598-2974. Peace, double deuces and bubble gooses. I'm gone.
No, you're the plug and such. You a joke's bound to happen if you slipping or you lacking. I'm gripping on the matching, ready for the action. Shots to make you break dance and have you do a backspin. I got more kicks than karate flicks. My whole team pushing Maserati whips. You on IG liking thotty pics. Shorty pocket broke, but her body fixed.
Peace, world. To promote your music or promote your business by placing an ad on MRecktv, contact MRecktVpromo, MRecktVpromo @gmail.com. Peace. Oh yeah, subscribe to MRecktv, youtube.com/MRecktv. I'm gone. MRecktv.
It's got a new